I can't quote a specific study because I did not prepare for this debate. That has not at all been reflected in the research I have done. And furthermore, you were saying that with...
Well, I would suggest looking at more studies on this because
I
there
have.
are quite a few. Actually, the most extensive study on this, on people who have transitioned over decades, shows that the rate of suicidality does not actually go down after decades of going through the transition process. And in some individuals, especially those who already have gone through the surgery process, actually tend to experience more mental health issues.
Define a mental health issue, because you consider being transgender a mental health issue. So if you're going to say,
Yes.
so if you're going to say that everyone that's transgender has a mental health issue, and as such trans people experience more mental health issues, that's fundamentally flawed. Let me address the anorexia point. We address trans people and trans issues differently from anorexic because we've seen that, or at least the medical community has seen, that quality of life improvement from being trans is overall more beneficial than any physical changes that it may cause, and like the chance of regret and the chance of cancer. Because with anorexic people, if you starve yourself, you die.
Do you think that having a higher risk of cancer and early death and completely losing your fertility and sexual function is an increased quality of life?
If they're happier with the life they have,
why does happiness matter when they're losing
why
parts
does
of their
happiness
body?
matter? We exist so that we can be happy. Everyone gets to choose the life they want, and people should be free to do whatever makes them happy as long as they're not harming others.
Absolutely. But this treatment is something that directly causes physical harm to the body over a long-term period of time. And that is inevitable. It doesn't matter what the person believes about it. It doesn't matter how they feel about it. This is something that is actively causing harm to their body.